Hello and welcome to the Codec Momentum update for February 2019. I'm joined today by, firstly, most importantly, Sammy the cat. You gonna say anything? No? Brilliant.
That's because you haven't got a cat.
I've got a cat, look.
He's just pretending he's got a cat.
Do a meow. Do a meow. Purr in the microphone. What a good boy.
Right, I don't want to know why Sammy's there. If you say it's anything to do with the prize draw, we are cancelling this record.
So also joining me, Dr. Matthew Holt.
Hello.
And Alistair the Corn Wolf.
Hello.
So, good month, was it? Were you busy playing your Codec Momentum games? Lots of ones completed?
What?
You know
climbing
what?
up those ranks, are you?
I was really, really busy playing games this month. It's been wall to wall. No Codec Momentums.
Yeah. Didn't submit
But I didn't
a
pledge
sausage.
any. Didn't pledge any. I did say short month, lots to get done.
What has happened that I'm the one who's banging the drum for Codec Momentum?
See, it's because we've had a mental February.
I think the last time we recorded the update and we were talking about what we were going to submit, I was quite deep in Resident Evil 2, thinking I'm not playing anything else because I was loving it so much. And then I looked at the release schedule for February and went, I'm definitely not pledging anything because there's just no time. And that's what it's been. It's been, unfortunately, new game after new game. And if you've listened to 3 weeks of our podcast where we've talked Dirt and Metro and Trials Rising, you probably understand why.
But Ali, I thought you were going to play Hellblade.
I was, and I struggled to play the game. It's very, very good at simulating certain things of mental health, and I just struggled to play it. I couldn't deal with it because people say put headphones on, so I've got those lovely new Razer headset, and I thought, chuck it on, crank it up.
Too much, was it?
Yeah, which sounds like a really weird thing to say about a game.
No, I get it. I totally get it. I mean, I joke about this, but I just cannot play The Last of Us, right? Because I put that game on the week after my daughter was born, and I played the prologue, and I just couldn't pick it up again, and I haven't been able to since because it was just too. I should not have put on. I should put on something happy. That's when I should have been playing Hannah Montana. But no, I decided to try The Last of Us, and it's wrecked that game emotionally for me. I don't think I can go back to it because it's just too raw.
Yeah,
sometimes these things just get to you.
Yeah, and I mean, it didn't upset me. It just messed with my head too much. And there's a bit where you kind of have a sense of, so in the game, anybody that's not played Hellblade, it's very mystical and things change as you go through these little gateways and things open up. But then her voices are saying things in her head, but other people are saying things to her as well. And there was this bit that I got to was a sense of panic that you've got to quickly do these bits and go through these gates. And the more you go through this little maze of trying to get your way through to this next part of the level, it ramped up and up and up, and it just sent my anxiety mental. And I just went, right, no, not doing that. So yes, I did have the intentions of pledging it, and I don't think I even pledged it, and I was just like, nah, not for me.
No, I don't think you did. Because we did have a few pledges for it because obviously the support group was in full effect.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I think there was only one who actually finished it.
Yeah, and whether it'd be interesting to know, perhaps I should speak in the support group, but it'd be interesting to know if other people had the same issues I did. I mean, I know Gav, who did complete it, wants to go through it again and get the platinum on it or the 100% on it.
Yes, yeah, he mentioned, yeah.
And because he asked if anybody else was doing it, because I think he would have upped it or changed his pledge if he could have done. But yeah, he loved it, and then the rest of us, whether we've all struggled or whatnot, I don't know. But yeah, so that was the only. It's not the only game I've played this month, but that was the only possible pledge.
Fair enough.
Well, no, absolutely. I mean, for myself, I was trying to plough through some mobile games and get some stuff off my backlog there, and I'm not going to lie, it's not been as successful this month.
Probably more successful than myself and Matt.
Yeah, it probably was.
I played the 2 Monument Valley games, which I've been meaning to finish for quite a while, and I really enjoyed those. They're really, really nice little puzzle mechanic that's not too complicated, but occasionally you'll come up with one particular map that really gets you thinking about where you need to move the character or characters in the second one, and how you need to manipulate the level. And then I just didn't get around to finishing Device 6. We talked about that last time, I think, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I was hunting through for a finishing message and couldn't find one.
Yeah, so I just didn't get.
So I figured you hadn't.
And the reason being was, number one, I went on holiday. I've got absorbed in Trials Rising at the end of the month. I played a lot of Diablo 3 while I was on holiday as well because I caved on that, and I decided that I was going to try and do Limbo.
Oh, how did you get on with Limbo?
On my phone? How did I get on with Limbo on my phone?
Because you were ambitious with Limbo. You went for the 100% completion.
I did go for the 100% completion, and we'll circle back on that. How did I get on with Limbo? At first, I found it really frustrating, and I hated it, and I hated the control mechanism on the phone. I got more used to it. Oh, sorry, I just poked my cat in the face by accident. Because I'm pretending to swipe on an imaginary phone. I've just smacked my cat. Oh, sorry, son. Sorry, Sean. He's all right. So I got used to the control mechanism and stopped making the horrible, stopped jumping into traps as opposed to trying to just stand next to them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I like the puzzle elements of it. I like how you've got to work out where you need to move blocks or what you've got to do and how you've got to interact with the environment to progress on through the game. There's a few annoying bits that took me longer than it probably should have, where either I hadn't spotted something or there's one particular bit, I think, where the water level starts rising. So you're suddenly against the clock with your actions as well, which was an interesting switch up in the mechanic, but it was a bit frustrating. But that's more my ineptitude than anything else. And I was making really good progress. I got probably 3/4 of the way through the game with lots of time to spare. By this point, I'd already looked through and thought, I'm making good progress, so I'm going to submit it at 100%er. Should be a nice, fairly simple one. And when I looked through in a little bit more detail at the achievement list, I can't remember what it's called, the achievement, but essentially it boils down to complete the game in one sitting with less than 5 deaths.
Oh.
And at that point, I casually put my phone down, took a breath, and said, "F*** you, Limbo."
Went and played Trials Rising instead.
That's exactly what happened. So I will hold my hands up now and say, I really should have read that better. If you did better than me in your game selection for Codec Momentum, then why don't you tweet us at Codec Moments and let us know your fabulous choices and why you chose what you did and how you got on with it. That said, I guess it comes to do we have a look at the leaderboard?
Yeah, so I think you do. I think we need to run through how's everybody shaping up, what's happened since last month. I take it both of you two have checked the leaderboard and the entries and made sure that all double ups have been accounted for this month. I'm going to take the silence as no.
That is looking at basically looking at the number of points I have, it seems to make sense. And really, that's all I'm invested in.
Yeah. And I'm not last, so that's fine.
Right, well, we may as well start at last then. And it's Square Freak. Come on, Square Freak. You've played the same game 2 months in a row, and I know you kept telling us you struggled to get through it, but I think March is your month. Have some momentum. Get through that one. Clear it. I keep saying that one because I've forgotten which one you pledged. I will come back so that you can edit it in.
You know, that game.
That one that you really wanted to do.
Yeah.
So no, you've pledged Luna the Silver Star Harmony. 2 months running. Let's make March the month that it gets done. Sitting above Square Freak, still in joint 14th, it's Kevney, who's yet to even switch a console on. So I think he's going to stay on 0 for the year. to be honest. He's put himself off gaming after his year of shame.
To be honest, I think he's spent so long editing the Shameless 6 podcast that he's not had time to turn on a console.
That's a shameless plug.
Yeah, I know.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, too right. Okay, so in joint 12th this month is Damocles 693. Has he completed anything this month?
He put a load in and hasn't sent us any pictures, so I assume didn't complete.
And likewise, still in the same position as last month, not having submitted anything. It's you, Ali Cornwall.
It is, yeah. I've got all the 9s, so in 9th, jointly, is Kishinabe, or Kiss Me Babe, Kaiser Soze 13, and Codec Moments, all gaining an extra 3 points this month.
Yeah, I think, in fairness, I think there's only Kishinabe and Kia Soze who've actually made any progress there. I'm still in the same place. Unfortunately for Gav as well, he did do his Hellblade, and he hasn't had his double up points because no one else finished it.
Got let down.
Yeah, you should all feel sorry for Gav that he hasn't had his extra point. So in 8th, we've got Espan 82.
Stuart Bennett.
Stuart Bennett, yeah, I forgot. So no, he's done well this month. 5 points this month. Nice work. Then in 7th, VDJ OMB. Superb work this month. 7 points in total. I think a finisher and a momentum and a double up. So nice work.
All right, in joint 5th, why are you giving me the controversial one?
It's not intentional.
Do you want to explain the background here?
So to have a valid Codec Momentum submission, you need to send us the images before midnight on the closing day. If you've finished and can prove that you finished your game before midnight and send us the picture afterwards, and obviously it's still in, a la Afro Gear, who only submitted us all the evidence over a day late. But it was all verified. It was all finished in February. But Mr. Onya 6 sent us the images proving that he hadn't finished the game before midnight. It's registered at 12:05, and that set our community off a little bit on whether we should accept it or not.
Oh dear! So what's been said? What's happening?
So I think he's had a little bit of grief. He's tried to explain it away with timings, and nobody's buying it. He finished it. There's some kind of weird excuse that he pressed the button before midnight, but the trophy only popped afterwards. But we're allowing it. It's going through because the game in question is the Puppeteer, and we had seen some conversation between himself and Connor, because Connor had done the same game. It does take some work to get through. It's not a quick, easy game. He will have worked it in a whole month, and you know what? I do actually believe that you pressed the button. It took 3 minutes for the trophy to pop.
Well, there you go. On your 6, we're going to be genuinely good people and honour that. So with 3 Codec Momentum points, 1 double up point, and 100% completion this month, that leaves you with 6 points, taking your total to 9. So in joint 5th position, also with 9 points, is VitaFan9. Well, hold on. Joint 5th position, VitaFan9 doesn't do 5th. He should be 3rd. That's his place.
I know. I tell you what, it's topsy-turvy table this year.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So in 4th, we've got Tainted Shirt. He's got a respectable 12 points this month. Thankfully to Column, is that right?
It is, yes. Newcomer, Tainted Shirt, welcome aboard. He's done 2 Codec Momentums this month, and he was referred by Column. So under the new rules.
Is this our first referral point?
It's our first referral.
It is.
Amazing.
He gets 10 bonus points, and it also means that should Column finish a game in the next 3 months in a competition that he said he's not taking part in this year, he'll get a bonus 10 points. So maybe we can entice him back.
Yeah, but he said he wasn't going to be on social media for the whole of February, and
he caved with 5 hours to go.
He came back 5 hours early, and I've definitely seen other tweets from him earlier on in the month. So.
Yeah, so yes, well done, Tainted Shirt, and come on, at Solemn67, just put 1 game in, and you know what? Pretty much it'll put you in more points than on your 6. So in 3rd, I'd say we'll skip 3rd. Good.
No. This is why VitaFan9's down the rankings in 5th, because we haven't got a 3rd position. We've got joint 2nd.
So So we have joint second, but we'll skip that. Go straight to first.
Fair
No,
enough.
we've got to do it, haven't we? So joint second is Clinical Andy.
I know, right?
Uh,
Two months in a row.
16 points, tied with Afro Gear.
Who's
And I think-
literally come out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. So Roger has rocked up with 3 finishes and a standard momentum on some DLC. 2 of those finishes were Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2. His other finisher was Brutal Legend. I mean, 3
fair play.
really, really tricky games to do in a short month. And he's cracked through them, and he's technically ahead of you on the leaderboard because alphabetically he comes first.
Yeah, I mean, it's a technicality, and I really honestly think the fact that he's done 3 finishes in a month, he deserves to be ahead of me on the leaderboard.
Does deserve it. So well done, Roger. That is a sterling effort. And you know what? There's potential. There's potential for that. He could be a top 3 finisher this year. I think on current number 1, Saintly Stuart, despite having the 22 points at the moment, there was not by his standards a great showing in February. I suspect he's going to say he was ill or something like that.
yeah.
But he's going to have to look over his shoulder because I think Afro Gear could get there. We know Vitafan 9 will come back strong, and I just worry what Kishnabi's really planning.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna be all out
I
war.
think Fury AC3 is planning something. I don't think he liked the position he was in last year with just the one game. Still beating Clinical Andy, of course, but.
Well, if he plays one game this year, he's definitely not going to manage that.
But yeah, I think so. Congratulations, Stuart, for still being top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
But look out, they're coming for you.
And I've got to hold my hands up and say I'm still enjoying second place purely on that double up. If you can coordinate with people and engage with other people who are involved, have a discussion, find out what you share in your back catalogue and tackle those together, because that's really worked for me. I know Stuart Bennett and I both did the Monument Valley games this month. So it's a good way of getting some extra points, but also chatting with people, engaging with people, finding out what people are playing.
It is. And Ali, we mentioned off air earlier, but actually, I think you're right. We're going to do Watch Dogs 2 at some point this year.
Yes.
We're going to do it,
Yeah.
and we're going to do it as a double up finisher.
I'm tempted to do it this month, but
Let's pick our month. Bear it, because just remember,
Okay.
I don't even have a copy of it at the moment. I need to.
Oh, okay.
I need to
Yep.
borrow a copy to finish it. So yeah, let's maybe do that one later on.
Yeah, cool.
Now, Matt, if you buy a copy, don't you have to wait 3 months?
I've already started the game. I'm all right.
Oh,
I
use
started
your
the
own
game
rules
2
against
years
you.
ago. Yeah. I did the first couple of hours before getting bored of Marcus.
yeah, but even then, at least he wasn't Aidan Pierce.
He wasn't. Very true.
All right, so it's competition time. As you know, every month we give away £10 in gaming vouchers of your choice to the lucky winner, and all we do is pick you out of the hat because you've taken part, because it's nice like that. The other thing we'll do is if you've done a finisher, we'll double it, because that's, there's an undertaking there you've undertaken.
Yeah. And I'm now a bit worried because you were going to get Sammy to draw, and he's left. He's abandoned you.
He's to be honest, he's buggered off. So
Did you not pull it out of so before I ran off?
that's why he ran off. But no, no, I didn't. So who is actually really doing the draw? Because it's not me.
Go on, Ali. Ali, you doing the draw this time?
I've got my cosplay.
Oh, you've got the Clinical Andy cosplay.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right,
my Andy.
makes an appearance again.
I'm
You
just
know
got-
what? I think the fact that that's next to his bed worries me.
Oh, God.
What does Leanne
What are you on
ask
about?
for?
The fact that you can fold it like a Rubik's Cube concerns me more. I've got my
okay.
I've got my Bluetooth hat and Wicket the Ewok.
Oh,
that's
nice.
I like that. Not your Bluetooth hat, Wicket the Ewok. Where did he come from?
I bought him for my daughter when I had to spend some time out in Copenhagen, and thinking, oh, she'll love him. She was just like, oh, Daddy, he's horrible.
So he's now yours.
Okay, so in the Andy cosplay hat, and we have got BDJOMB. Connor, well done.
Nice.
That's for a finisher as well.
Oh, even better.
For Super Destronaut DX. Never heard of it, but
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Good work with that. That will be a £20 of gaming voucher coming your way when you let us know which platform you want it on.
Right, is that it?
That's the Codec Momentum update for February 2019.
Okay.
The next one will be our March update, which we do have a little announcement about.
Do we?
Announce away.
And the other two looking very confused. So for the March Codec Momentum update, we are going to do a live broadcast radio style show for it. So if you're on Discord or part of our Discord channel or not, then join us because we're going to do it live for the next one.
Cool.
Yeah. It's going to be live. One take, one shot, one kill.
Yeah. If you're a fan of hospital radio, that's the style you're going to get.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So it'll be live on our Discord channel. We will announce the date of recording nearer the time. It will be sometime around, of course, the 1st, 2nd of April. But we'll announce that when we work through schedules. And yeah, just be prepared to see what actually goes into a Codec Momentum episode that it may seem like 20 minutes, but put aside 3 or 4 hours.
Oof.
Yeah, you'll get the full unfiltered Corn Wolf.
Nobody wants that. There's only select people that get to hear that.
So if you want to take part in Codec Momentum, then go to codecmoments.com and check out the Codec Momentum pages there where you can make your pledge. And don't forget to tweet us using the hashtag Codec Momentum.
Yeah, that's it. Any questions, anything, just shout us up on Twitter. And we'll be back in a couple of weeks with a live show.
Ah, lovely. Well, we'll see you then. And bye.
Bye.
See ya.